Leadership. Maybe you're wondering what leadership has to do with intuition and tuning in. Well, I truly believe each and every one of us has a leader within, whether we're leading through example by making choices that are in alignment with our intuitive truth, or we are leading to teach, as parents do with their children, teach boundaries, teach skills, or we are leading literally by taking someone somewhere. And the reason this is on my mind is because last weekend, a couple of girlfriends and I went to a property that my dad owns and stayed the night. And we went on a hike together, and I was taking them on a hike I was familiar with. I'd been there 2 times before, and but I hadn't been there that time of year, and it was really wet. Had been raining so much, and we had had so much snow melt that there was several places where there were tiny little streams I could just step across. The last time that I'd taken this trail, we actually had to sort of deal with a big wide area of water that was tumbling down the hill. And so here I was going, I really want to get you to this spot. It's worth the walk, the hike. And I found myself going, how do I get across the stream without getting my feet wet? There's a rock, there's a higher patch of land by a tree, and then there's another if I just jump a little, right? And so I found that I was sort of scoping out the way and making my way across, and then each of my friends had to follow that leadership. And one of them was just like, okay, I see what you did, I'll do it. And the other one was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can jump that far. And I was able to hold her hand, and she did it just fine. So in both cases, at all the crossings we had, there was an opportunity for leadership. And noticing that each person takes a different approach to addressing an unexpected obstacle in their life. And sometimes, people like me might just like go, okay, just go, no hesitation. And even if my feet accidentally get wet. And other people take a moment to assess and see what they're comfortable with, and if they're comfortable with taking that risk. So leadership, I believe, is within each of us. And today's Tune In Tuesday, I just want to invite you to notice your own inner leader and how much listening to your own intuition and trusting it is what makes you a good leader. Because then you lead by example, by being in your truth, by noticing when it's a no to say, hey, I'm not crossing that creek. It's too dangerous, or it's not right for me, even if it's right for you. So that's my thoughts this Tune In Tuesday. Notice your inner leadership. We all have it, and it gets more relevant. I believe it becomes more relevant when we stay in alignment with our inner guidance, and we listen to our intuition, and we go at our own pace rather than going at a pace someone else wants us to go at.